Yesterday, Rivals announced the first brand new character to come to Rivals 2. We're getting Fleet, who, it's not a huge shock. Everyone kind of expected this character to come through eventually, but it's still really exciting. Fleet's from Dungeons of Aether, the new game from the Aether Studios team. She's got a float. She's an archer character. She went over the trailer, went frame by frame, rewound, looked at every little thing we could try to figure out, because why not try to pull things apart, even when we're probably going to get more information about it later. With that, enjoy this trailer breakdown. So this is just the intro animation. That's, I think they said forward smash. All right, so we get the first part of the new mechanic. That was special get up attack. So get up attack where you push B instead of A. It throws food. And if you pick up the food, you get stamina, which is basically a meter. You can have maximum of 6 stamina. So she just got 2 from that. You can also get stamina by doing your special pummel. So that's the mix-up, is, oh, she's low on stamina, and I don't want her to have that special power-up, which we're about to see. It's the powered-up version of her arrows. If you choose the same pummel option as your opponent, so say they do their special pummel, if you also hit B, you just throw break, and not only do they not get the bonus, but that you are now out of the animation. So when I played the game, a lot of what I was doing was I would go for the special or the normal pummels to build damage every once in a while, but a lot of times I would just throw because I didn't want them to be able to break. It sounds like a coin flip, but it's actually more of an RPS, because it's not just the 50-50 on do I pummel or do I special. It's also the do I just throw right away and ignore those two. But yes, if she special pummels, you also get through. That throw looks sick. Let's just go through that. Yeah, dope. Is that up tilt? That has to be up tilt, right? I am a big fan of silly spinning up tilts. I play Ice Climbers in Melee, where they spin their hammers. I play Ori, which doesn't spin, but does the big thing up there. Any up tilt that catches the person, it just holds them there for a sec, that is my jam. And this, look at this, how good this animation looks too. She's got the fidget spinner. Look at Rato's face. Obviously, this looks better in motion, but it's very funny. Rato looks like he's getting ruined. Also, I'll say, the animations that I saw when I played the game in person looked a little bit better. I think it's partially, this is the first time we're seeing Fleet, so it's new. But the animation's already good. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if some of the special effects, those are the stuff that I was really impressed with. Some of the fire and poison and wind effects, and so I wouldn't be surprised if that's some of the stuff. There's her float, which we learned is pretty similar to a Ganon float. So this is a cool mix-up, and I'm glad they showed this even in the trailer. So instead of looking like you're going to jump up to the platform and waveland on grab or go for an attack, you float right below the plat. God, it's such a good fake out. Ganon does this in PM all the time. When I say Ganon float, I'm saying specifically PM. So she doesn't have a real float. It's not Peach where you can just be out there at the same height for a long time. It's not like Mewtwo where you can go up and down either. It's a very, very slow fall. You'll see her start to move down a little bit. Wrong button. That's fine. Yeah. So let's go back. It's even in that quick time, she moved down pretty significantly. So you're not going to be able to stall off stage. But we did see some spots in the trailer where she would go out, float, and then shoot an arrow. So you just have to be really careful about it. Yeah, so float, waits on a get-up attack, goes lower than it because, Rado thought that she was going to waveland on and go for a grab or do something else. Bam! Which I assume is up air. I bet you can waveland out of that too. That's just got to be dash attack. Okay. Cool. Okay, we're going to look at this float. Bam. So this is, yeah, that's the slow fall again. Her face looks very funny there. That's the kind of stuff. Animations look more fluid for the characters that are finished more. So I'm sure she'll have a little bit of an animation while she's floating. Gotta be dash attack. Gotta be dash attack. They did confirm Dacus, so dash attack into up smash, or up strong, which would be an arrow. Would be a super interesting option. What is that? Is that just back jump? Why does she have... What is that? Why is she glowing white? Is that invincibility frames? I thought this was just a jump Does she have like a roll that puts her into... Oh, that's a special move. That's a special move because it goes into a unique animation for arrow. I wonder why it flashes. I'm going to guess not invincibility then, unless it is a move that's supposed to act kind of like a counter. Like it doesn't have a direct counter, but it is a like, oh, you thought I was here. I'm going to shoot where... Because the arrow goes straight through that spot. So I wonder if that's the idea, is that it's like an attack that kind of does its own spot dodge and then hits. Look at that cool animation. It goes through the smoke. Zetter gets murked. God, it's like the CSGO smokes now. All right, here's the real thing. Slow fall. How fast does she move down, and does it look like she has to leave it early? PM Ganon, as soon as he does a move, the slow fall ends. And he also can't slow fall for very long. But this, no, that animation is still going. You're still in slow fall. Bro, you're just murked. I'm just wondering what the limitations of this are. Otherwise, being off stage at all versus Fleet's going to be a nightmare. Okay, let's see how long after she uses the move that she starts going down. Because I think that's the real question. She hits the move. The slow fall animation starts going away. I wonder if once you, instead of it being like PM where you do the move and as soon as you start the move you begin falling, I wonder if it's as soon as you finish the move you begin falling. Because what I don't want is her to be able to do that twice. Oh, I missed, I did it again, kind of thing. And then... Oh my god, look how big that explosion is. What the hell? Well, she does some sort of jump. I think it's her up special. Oh, she does that arrow thing again. It's the exact same one. I really want to know what move that is. I feel like that's a down special. It's like a flip kick that shoots an arrow where you were, but not quite a counter. But it has the spot dodge invincibility. And she can grab ledge out of it, which is dope. Never mind, she cannot grab ledge out of it. She's got a... Oh, just a wall jump. I thought it was a wall cling for a sec. I think everyone still has wall jumps, so that's normal. That's just a jump. We got the double jump rings. Very big and obvious, too. All right, cool. What's new? What? Oh, that's her special getup. So her special getup, which from this, you don't want to use if the opponent is near you. You only want to use that if you have space to do your special getup. Which is interesting, because some of the special getups are like, hey, you are trying to bully me on the ledge. That means you fucked up. This one is, I'm a zoner, and you gave me space to do this. Shoots up. I wonder if you can aim that or not. We haven't seen any that have unique angles. It's been I'm doing an attack that clearly goes straight up, or my down air, or that special that goes at the angle, which hopefully will make zoning a little less frustrating. This one comes down, though. I don't know, maybe that's just the up special one always comes down? Or the ledge special. Zetter is an idiot and gets down tilted. Yeah, that move comes down. I think that's the only arrow that does that, unless your other upward arrows do. Maybe arrows have physics? That at least the ledge special arrow comes down. Maybe your like charged up strong one does too. This one. Is that a Dacus? Oh yeah, that's a Dacus. Look at that. That's the initial dash. Unless you slide that far from just doing dash into immediate up strong, which I'd be okay with too. I know you go pretty far in Rivals 1 by doing it. You charge. Boop. I wonder how long that was charged. Didn't seem like that long. Oh, that's not gonna kill yet. It's just showing it. So I'm assuming that's a taunt.
It's true.
Run up parry. And this is not an RNG mechanic, the way we thought initially. They explained in the Q&A. This is just how much stamina you have. If you remember the food from earlier, you gather stamina. The stamina is what determines how many of those wind arrows you have, how many of the tornado arrows. So you can get max of 6. Every time you get food, you get 1 more. And this dice does not, it's not a random roll the dice. This is just, oh, you have, in this case, 5 left. Or that uses the 5th, one of the two. I'm assuming that's just a unique animation for you don't have any. Looks like parrying gave her stamina. Why did the die show up? The die showing up because she's using the move that uses stamina. Parrying doesn't give stamina. He said that it was just to your special pummel and your throw pummel are what gives her stamina. And probably respawn. I'm interested to see if she keeps stamina off of respawn or not, because I think that'll actually be a pretty big thing that like determines how good she is. I think if she always starts each stock with 6 tornadoes, that's huge. That's massive. I hope she doesn't. So that's why this is the tornado arrow, which procs on hit and carries you. I wonder if it's always carry you in the direction of like this normal trajectory. Yeah, because that was a tornado. Maybe he just fell slower. Does this look, let's go back. Does this look like Craig is falling slower?
It's true.
I can't tell. Oh, that one did though. Look at the second one. This looks like it's a much slower fall. And then there's some that just carry you. So I wonder if that's true or not. That's something we'll have to find out. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was the special flip kick we saw. Maybe that is the counter version? Or maybe you need to like have the person covering you. Let's see here. We get another arrow that's gonna shoot towards the ground. I wish this was frame by frame in-game and not frame by frame on YouTube. So Craig, I'm assuming Mrs. Tech here. Yeah, Mrs. Tech. This is the stuff that I see. I'm like, oh, this character is going to be dope. This character is going to be so sick. Down air? Nair, maybe? I can't tell what move that is. I think down air, because I think we saw Nair earlier. Though that just did a pretty basic cross slash thing. Maybe that is Nair, and I saw a different move. Cool on hit animation. And then this is the flip kick again, I think. Is it? Wow, it's taking a long time for this to start. Should be Nair. They said down air was... Yeah, you're right. Down air was the arrow. We saw that already. Is this the animation for that flip kick if you start it in the air? Oh, it's 100% the same animation. Except in the air, she jumps higher. Whoa. And why does Craig explode? Does he explode because he's getting hit by the direct hit of the move, or is it because of the arrow still? Because look at this. This has to be what happens when you are like overlapping the character when Faye does her flip kick. Unless you think the tornado like hit its max time and detonated. Because that's something else we were noting, was what happens if you get hit. What happens if the tornado just ends before you get hit? Maybe it is that the tornado detonated. Either way, this combo is dope. Also, the air version of this attack looks wild. Because it's still the flip kick, but look at that giant thing. And if you hit point blank, you're dead. You are dead. You are murked. You are sweet spotted. God, I love how big the hit effects are. And they move pretty quickly. Yeah, she jumps the other way. I wonder if you can angle that in any sort of direction. Oh, wait, that shot Craig like Craig was the arrow. Whoa, 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 whoa. So if you hit down special directly, it does that? Unless this is a different move. They compared it to Sephiroth's side B and alt. Okay, got it. That has to be a move that it like works like an aerial command grab and shoots the opponent. It's like Bash. Oh my god, it's like Bash. It's like Ori's Bash. Oh no. Oh no, they gave Fleet Ori Bash. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ori's Bash is like the best move, one of the best moves in the game. Except Ori has it on a rushdown character. Fleet has it on a zoner, so hopefully it's not as crazy. All right, let's see.
Bye-bye!
That was a fidget animation, which is just like your character waits for a couple of seconds. I'm really glad that they added those in. All right, so this is a grab. Let's see what happens here. I think this is just the regular throw. This has to be down throw? I assume. God, the hit effects are so big and vibrant. I love how like saturated it all looks. Jab. That shows that you have how many dice you have left. Oh wait, that's gonna tell me how the tornado works. So hits with the tornado. It's still there, gets a couple moves out. And then does the tornado proc or does Fleet hit a move? That's the question. I think tornado just procs. Yeah, that X is the tornado is just exploding because Faye is the voice actress. Fleet didn't do anything there. But if you know it's on a timer, which I think they said it is, they did say it's on a timer. I just didn't know that there was a specific thing for when the timer goes. I assume that it would just drop you, not that it would explode. That bow is shooting Fleet, not Crag. It looks like it just has a hitbox. Oh, right. That is the way bows work. Bows do shoot the other direction. I'm just a dummy. But that's also how Ori worked. Ori's bash would send Ori one direction and the opponent the other. So I'm still not 100% calling it out. Her up special might just shoot herself as an arrow. I wouldn't be surprised. All right, what move? So she used the float. I think. What move? Is that just... Oh, it's not a thing. It's just back air. I think that's back air. No, that's forward air, or the back hit of... That might be the back hit of back air. That also might just be the nair again. I'm getting really thrown off. All right, whatever. That's fudge. That's... Okay, that's the move I thought was nair earlier. Now the first dodge. I can't tell. That may be reverse hit forward air, actually. Yeah, I think that was reverse hit forward air. So this is nair. Bam, 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 bam. Looks like reverse hit of back air. We're both confused, and that's okay. Okay, that's what I want to know. What makes that happen? Where does that tornado come from? I'm bad at pausing. Right here. That was not a dice block one, which means it wasn't a stamina one. Where does that come from? Could be side special. That's what I'm thinking. They did say she has like 5 different arrow types. So there is a whole wind animation, which means something's going on. And it's not his wind animation. And it all comes from getting hit by the arrow. So it's, yeah, that's got to be side special then. And it causes a tornado later? Interesting that it doesn't cause it on hit. They did say you can parry both the arrow or the tornado, but that the tornado is harder because the character's obviously directly fighting you. So it's almost like a special move that has a follow-up and you're just trying to get the combo into the follow-up. Dan said it's any normal arrow when you have full stamina. I thought you could choose if you use it or not, if you use the stamina or not, but maybe I was wrong. That also could be broken if you could just choose. But I'm wondering if this is a special arrow, if this is like a side special to make this tornado. And now we're just charging. Kills. Oh wait, what move was that? Is that part of the flip kick too? Yeah, that's part of the... No, you're right, that's a different move. That shoots Fleet like an arrow. I think we just saw a down special to start the flip kick. And maybe it's like ZSS down special where you get the flip kick and you can choose if you do another move, if you do the follow-up after. You can pick it back up. Yeah, I remember that. That's why I was trying to figure out what exactly we were watching. So it looks like this is down special, flip kick, canceled into up special. Interesting. And then drops from ledge and comes up with a charged move, and Zetter runs away to make the clip work. Because I think every Zetter is just mashing out of his mind there. Unless she has some invincibility, but Gallant has changed several times in the way this works. Yeah, that side special, it makes the tornado again. Okay, we are starting to understand how this is. That's ledge hop side special. It makes the tornado again. Because she hits with that arrow. Let's see here. She hits with the arrow after the tornado hits. Does he stay in the arrow, or is he going to get popped back out? That's what I'm wondering. No, yeah, just stays in the tornado. I wonder if you can ASDI out of this. And that's how she gets the next follow-up. Okay, cool. So you can add more damage. I think that's just a down smash. This animation's dope, and the trailer is done.